Hear ye, there are housing Endeavor updates incoming. Hello, neighbors. It's been a week since Endeavors went live. One whole week, and we've been reading your feedback and working through some improvements that we're bringing to Endeavors in the next few days. Fancy that, right? So, earning more house XP. The most prominent feedback has been on house XP being capped per Endeavor. This cap exists so that collecting new decor for XP remains valuable, but we agree that a cap of 1,000 XP is too limiting when compared with the XP needed to level your house. So what they're doing is we're increasing the per Endeavor house XP cap from 1,000 to 2,250. With the 250 XP from completing the Endeavor, this brings the total possible house XP from Endeavors to 2,500 XP. Crazy! Man, who would have thought of that number? With 40 days total for this first Endeavor, and then roughly a month duration once midnight launches, this change means you'll gain about 1 to 2 house levels just from the monthly Endeavor alone. This change will not grant retroactive house XP, but it will increase the cap for the current Endeavor, so everyone can earn an additional 1,250 XP. Now let's move on to diminishing returns. The most common point of feedback is about diminishing returns on task rewards. These exist to encourage you to explore other tasks and not do a single task over and over and over again. However, we recognize that not all tasks are for all players, and different players have preferences, which could lead them into doing a small set of tasks repeatedly. So we're increasing the floor of the diminishing returns from 20% to 50%, as well as slowing its descent. This change will affect both the rewards for our house XP and community coupons, as well as the Endeavor experience. That means if you've previously gone from earning 10 to earning 2 coupons after multiple completions, you'll now earn a minimum of 5 coupons after this change. So basically you'll just, the floor is going up, like they said, the floor. If you're currently earning the minimum coupon amount due to repeated completions when the update goes live, you may need to log out and log back in to show the new value. So it should kick in once the hotfix goes through. It's just going to visually look different until you actually log out, log back in. We're also introducing a weekly reset for the diminishing returns on repeatable Endeavor tasks. Given the timing of this update, this means the first reset will be the week of, not this one, so next week, a week from today-ish. 2 other changes. Endeavor difficulty scales with your neighborhood's activity level. However, given the lack of information for this first month, the system hasn't yet calibrated to your neighborhood activity level. Therefore, for this first Endeavor only, we're reducing the amount of XP needed to complete the first Endeavor from 1,000, whatever that means, to 400. This should make things feel much better for smaller or less active guilds. Additionally, we're also improving the rewards for generic tasks from 10 to 50 experience. Generic tasks include, hey, do some keys, or do, kill raid bosses, that sort of thing. Here's the explanation, doofus. Generic tasks are for those that provide some XP but are not themed to the current Endeavor, and this change applies only to them as a way of making them feel more rewarding. And a few notes, the Endeavor user interface doesn't mention the XP cap or diminishing returns, but if you see house XP as a reward, you haven't yet hit the cap, and it looks like they want to show this in a future update. If you're at the house XP cap, you can still contribute to the Endeavor's progress. Very engaged players can carry a neighborhood to completion, even more so with the changes above. But don't forget, there is a 20% bonus to rewards if you're playing a group with 2 of your neighbors, so a total of 3. Enjoy grouping up while you're endeavoring. Yada yada, close that line. Cool. Not bad. So kind of sucks that some of these updates won't go through like right away. But still, very nice changes, and it took a week, but it took a week, and there's still plenty of time for other improvements to go in. So very nice. I have no notes except cool. I'm glad that they've been listening, and they've been, at least what's going on here are, they have at least meaningful adjustments that, again, it's much easier to have things kind of feel nerved or feel slow, and then to kind of ease up on the restrictions, as opposed to going the other way, where it's like, oh man, people are living too fast, and now people have nothing to do. We need to pull that back. And then what would happen is the people who had maxed out, they're like, okay, cool, we're maxed out. And then everyone else is gonna be like, okay, now they feel left behind because now those people are public. We've seen instances like that before. So Let me know what you think. Please like the video, subscribe for more stuff, and I'll see you for the next thing. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay breezy.